Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is another episode of Nufftingz Speaks, where we're going to be talking about stuff going on once again in the world of Pokemon GO. There's a lot to unpack, and it's gotten to the point where I don't even want to play this game anymore. I mean, I'm fine with the game, even with the bugs, but I'm tired of the community, man. I'm fed up. Seriously, I'm fed up, and I want to swear, but YouTube keeps on getting mad at me for swearing. Listen. At the beginning of the video, I put up a little graphic, right? I was going to read it to y'all, okay? Because this goes to what I'm trying to say. Now, listen to what I'm saying, all right? This is, if you care about what I have to say, or you care about Miss Saga community, or you just care about Pokemon Go in general and need someone to speak up, this is the video right here, okay? This is how it goes. All right, raw and unfiltered, no sugarcoating. You're burning yourself out trying to carry a community that doesn't fully appreciate it. You're hosting, promoting, making content, putting in actual work, and a lot of players are still ungrateful. Lazy or quick to chase hype the second Vibey shows her face. That's why it feels thankless. Niantic, they don't care as much as you think. Their ambassador program isn't about who's the best leader, it's about optics. Who looks safe, who won't stir the pot, who makes their brand look clean. They'd rather keep an inconsistent ambassador than admit they picked wrong. That's the corporate truth. So ask yourself this. Are you doing these meetups for Niantic's approval? If yes, stop. You'll never win that game. And if it's going to crush you mentally, and if it's going to crush you mentally, are you doing them for the community? Then be real. Most of them will show up when it's convenient, not because they're loyal. Some are solid, but a lot are fair weather. Are you doing them for yourself and your brand? Then it's worth it, but only if you reframe it as content creation, community building instead of babysitting. The truth, you don't need to keep hosting as much as you are. Do it when it benefits you, when you can get footage, connect with people who actually support you, and enjoy it. Stop trying to be the savior for players who wouldn't even say thanks if you paid for the raid passes. Because right now, you're giving ambassador level effort with none of the title, and Vibey's giving minimum effort with all the praise. That gap will drive you insane if you don't flip the script. My raw answer, host less, host smarter, do it for your brand, not for Niantic, not for ungrateful players, not to prove anything. Okay, so what that was, and I know everybody's going to be like, oh, you're using AI. For the last little while, right, I was doing everything on my own, but then my daughter said to me, yo, see what ChatGPT will do, right? So what I did was I started to, whenever I did a video, I would have a transcript of what I said, right? So I sent it to ChatGPT and it would check over anything that I said that would get me in trouble, what I need to cut out, yada, yada, yada. The thing is, it saves all that, right? So then I'd start asking questions about like certain things, right? And what I should talk about next, like what would be the best course of action, right? And I would show things like screenshots of people threatening me. I'd show screenshots of this. I'd show screenshots of everything, right? Not everything, but like things that, I want to keep track of so I don't have to remember everything myself. So when I talked about the situation on Sunday and Saturday and how everyone was just with the ambassador, right? I shouldn't be saying her name, but whatever. That's whatever. So I said to ChatGPT, what do you think? And it gave me the most nicest response in the world. Oh, keep doing it. So I go, nah, man, give me the raw. Like, I want the raw response. And if you tell ChatGPT to give you the real response, it'll tell you some real shit, right? Oh, I just swore. And that's what it said to me. And you know what? I showed it to a couple people, and people are like, that's true, And I'm like, it shows that AI even sees the problem. So let's break down to what I'm talking about here, okay? So after Sunday, right, it's now Wednesday, right? Raid hours in a couple hours, whatever, right? After Sunday, there was this big old argument with numerous people about who was the better choice, me or the ambassador, right? Now, what happens is that people don't seem to have a good memory. Like, they forget so quick that there was months of no meetups, right? So the meetup I had on Saturday, I had to leave because I had my kid's party, right? And then when I came back later on the evening, they had done so many raids, right? Like they had done so many Eternatus and whatever, right? That's all they did. So, people were comparing the 2 days, and good amount of people said mine was better. Another day, people were saying Sunday was better. The thing was, because I wasn't there, people started to follow another player, right? This player doesn't give a flying F about anybody in the community. Like, this is the same one that I brought up before. But they were following this person. And then what happened was, in one of the WhatsApp groups, right? This one dude jumped in and started talking about, I don't care about any of this, but this person is the ambassador. Because on Saturday, we were farming candy and we were doing it properly. And I'm like, I was sitting there playing Gears of War because the Reloaded just came out, and I was playing it. I'm reading this stuff on my phone while I'm playing. I didn't say a word. It broke out in an argument, which will eventually lead into a fist fight. And I'm not even trying to be like, oh, I'm exaggerating. No, the two that were fighting, the person that said what he said, he was getting rude with another guy. The other guy then says, yo, who are you talking to like that? And then the whole thing sparks. This even got down to them talking about they're going to beat the crap out of each other when they meet each other, when they see each other. One of them is calling the other one, asking him like, yo, are you on drugs or something? And like, it became a whole thing. One of them even started talking about, yo, pulling out a gun. Like, we're talking about, it got to the point where war was talking, like, as in like they want to war with each other, and there was gun violence being brought up too, right? And this is one guy that has brought up guns before and has showed guns in a WhatsApp chat for Pokemon. And it's like, okay, then the other guy said something, or one of them said something about go raise your kids or something like that. But the guy he was saying it to doesn't even have children. So then people start saying to me, I think he's talking about you, because me and this guy had a follow-up before, right? And I'm like, yo, I don't know. Like, why would he bring me up? I didn't even say a word. Like, I wasn't even talking. Like, I literally was just reading what was going on. So I'm not going to say anything or confront dude because I really don't care. Like, it's so dumb. Like, we're literally grown children. We're playing a Pokemon game, bro. And like, and it's coming up to fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, the whole thing too is like, all right, so I've been getting people that have been trying to catch me slipping, right? Like I did that video where someone was asking me questions about Pokegenie and this and that, and seeing if I use it so that they can, I guess screenshot, or I don't even know why. Like I guess to catch me slipping, right? I also get people come up to me and saying, yo, some people are looking for you in Brampton. And I'm like, why? And then they say, because of what you said about the ambassador. I'm like, what? So, yo, y'all want to fight over an ambassador, bro? Like, are we seriously? This is what I don't like about Canadians, man. And I'm going to generalize Canadians now, because see, now I'm getting upset. Who are you threatening, bro? Like, let's be real here. Like, you want to fight me over an ambassador who doesn't even do the work? Like, it's like, bro, you don't even know me, bro. I'm an older dude now. You don't know how I was. This is why I don't mess with people, because we don't know people, bro. Like, I don't know how you are, but you don't know me. I'm not messing with you. You trying to fight with me over an ambassador. Is she your girl? No. She's an ambassador who's not hosting meetups, and I'm calling it out, right? And you're mad at me? Like, you literally want to fight with me, not knowing anything that I know. You don't know if I'm a psychopath. You know nothing about me, but you want to find me. I'm not even hard to find, homeboy. Like, you can find me anytime you want. Why are we even having this conversation? I'm a grown-ass man. What are we fighting over? Like, what the hell? Like, I haven't been in a fist fight in years because I don't want to fight people. I don't see the point. I'm grown. I'm a grown man with responsibilities. I'm not going to be fighting you over Pokemon. Really, bro? Like, why didn't you say let's have a PvP battle or something? Nah, you wanna fight. You wanna like people wanna bring out weapons to a Pokemon thing. Like, what? Like, come on, man. Like, y'all trying so hard to be thugs. You're playing Pokemon, bro. There's no thug needed to play Pokemon. Just be a regular person, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what I mean about Pokemon Go players. Don't play anything else. They just play this one game and they don't know nothing about the game. They're not good at it. And then they're mad when people are trying to make a move, trying to make it better, trying to have a community setting. So it's like, to me, I was like, yo, what's the point of even doing this anymore? Like, what's the point? Like, I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not going to be, I'm not, I can't say the word. I'm not, you know, stepping back because I'm terrified. No, I'm not. I used to live in Brampton. I can go to Brampton anytime I want. Like, I don't see a problem. I still got my homies out in Brampton, but y'all don't know this about me because I'm a grown man and I don't tell people, hey man, I know this or I know that guy. You don't know who I know. You don't know what I know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, I could have banged their sister for all we know. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. Y'all don't know me. Like, I don't, and like, all you have to do if you have a problem is come up to me and say, yo, I don't like what you're doing. And I'd be like, oh man, you know what? I don't even want to do it. It's just because she's not hosting, she's not doing the stuff, and I gotta bring it up. You know, I gotta, like, this literally gave me more exposure to people out in like Cali and stuff that have the exact same problem. Other places have the exact same problem. I don't know if it gets as bad as violence over a Pokemon game, but it's pretty damn bad. And you know what the joke is? People forget Niantic is just laughing their way to the bank. They don't care. Scopely doesn't care about any of this. We could destroy ourselves and they don't care. Like, you're literally trying to sacrifice yourself for nothing. It's so dumb. Right? Like, it's really stupid. Like, I gotta be real here. Like, it doesn't make any damn sense. You're like, we're literally having violence over a game. And it goes back to what I was saying with the other people. You have the one dude that jumps out of bushes, right? The stuff that he does, because I can't get into details what he does anymore. The stuff that he does would get you arrested if you weren't playing Pogo. The other dude that badmouthed this girl's kids and said, oh, you shouldn't be a mother, your kids should get taken away from you. And then she slapped him in the face. You know, this is what I'm saying. Like, you're literally, and that's the same dude that went to my baby mama's workplace to talk crap about me over Pokemon, bro. It had nothing else. It was nothing else. It's like, dude, you're literally fighting in a game over nothing. And listen, I've played so many games. I've played Gears, right? I used to play Gears back in the day when, you know, you had Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, and you had the online and how toxic it was. I used to play Call of Duty, you know, toxic mic chats. Halo, same thing, right? But you know what used to happen? You'd argue with each other. You'd start arguing, you know, you'd be calling people names. And then once you're done, it was over. When the day was over and you put that mic down, the next day you started off fresh. You know, you didn't talk about people's children. You didn't talk about people's families. You didn't, you know, threaten to kill people. You didn't do all that. So I don't understand why this is in Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for that. Like, I've never had issues with people online. Even people that I've known, like, I met a dude online and he lived not too far from me. And we're still friends till now. I think we've been friends for like 15 years, right? We're homies. Like, we're literal homies. You think we haven't argued before? Do you think that never came down to him, I'll go to your house, bro? Like, no, it doesn't get to that point. We're homies, bro. We met online and we're homies. There's a lot of guys, if I go back on the mic, they're jumping in the party and we're homies, bro. Like, you haven't talked to them in 5 years, and it's like 5 years didn't even pass, but you're homies, and you start talking about, yo, what's life like and whatever. What the hell? You have meetups for Pogo, right? And honestly, they shouldn't have these community things anymore. Because when someone, you know, when there's like some kind of drive-by or something, you know, that should be the end of it. And there shouldn't even be that. But It's like, when will Niantic see that this is a toxic situation? Like, I even see that there's um Zoom calls on YouTube where ambassadors talk to each other and will say all the weird stuff going on. But from what I'm hearing, none of them are as bad as us. Like, for some reason, Mississauga is not right. Like, there's something wrong with this whole community. And I'm going to be the first to say that I might be a problem too. But I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, nah, we're good, we're good. No, we're not. Like, something is wrong here. How do you have constant arguments to the point where people are just blasting each other? Over what? Like, we have arguments upon arguments over this. The fact of the matter is, you also have people that, okay, that see that 2% of the population is nothing but, loudmouths and cause problems, right? But the 98% don't say nothing. And like, I don't understand this too. Like, we'll have, the ambassador doesn't show up. Oh, where's the ambassador? Oh, she didn't show up today. And then they'll make the excuse, oh, she's busy. She misses a whole bunch of things. And then what she does, she comes up and it starts giving away free stuff that Niantic gave her. Oh, here's a postcard. Oh, here's this. Here's that. People are complaining that it took 45 minutes to leave from one location because she's there looking at people's shinies and all that. I wasn't the one complaining about that. I was standing there watching, right? And she then put up a thing talking about, 200 people checked in, was an amazing thing. And everyone's just talking, oh my God, thanks for having it. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking like, yo, these are the same people that were complaining when she did it and when nothing was happening. So this is also the thing that I'm talking about, the dude where he got mad that, this dude was controlling the group. Okay, first of all, homeboy, he wasn't controlling anything. I left, right? This guy, I'm not dogging this dude. This dude does not care if you get anything. The only thing he was doing, he was going to the locations because he was doing them. If you guys never followed, he would have had a whole bunch of remote people jump in. We have a lot of guys out here that have Texas players that will jump into their raids. Literally, it's Texas. I don't know why it's Texas, but a lot of these Texas guys will remote raid into their raids, into their max raid, into their regular raids. That's how it moves. They don't care if you jump in. They don't. You going there stopped them from having to invite anybody. But you know what the joke was? They were still inviting people. Even though we had 200 people are still sending out invites to other people out of the city, out of the country. You know what I'm saying? And do you think these guys care about if you join or not? Do you think they care? You know what would happen? These guys would leave and people couldn't find them. They would leave, go to the next spot and do the raids and wouldn't wait for the group to come with them. They just left. So how are these guys, and this is the other thing too, people in this game, they love the people that spend countless money. Just because you spend $10,000 on the game a month doesn't make you good. How does that make you good at the game? Tell me, if I spent all that money on a game, I have to be good at it now because I spent all this money. It's a mobile game. It's all about money spent. That's all it is. Any game you play mobile, right? You can never beat the guys that spend a whole bunch of money because they get everything quicker. They max out their characters quicker. They do this, they do that. They get the elite drops before you. Unless you're playing a game like Borderlands or something, but that's not a mobile game. See my point here? This isn't like back in the day when you went into a Gears of War lobby, ranked match, and you played with the good players that played Gears all the time and could just mess you up, right? The only thing you'd say is, oh my God, the balance is bad, and they switch up the gun balance and all that. But same thing with Halo. You couldn't buy your way to be good. Like, you had to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like Pokemon Go, if you sit there and do 800 raids, you must get a hundo. You must get a shundo. Well, not must, but you have a higher chance of getting a shundo than the person that did 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean. You have these guys that spend so much money on the game, and people are like, oh, that's the GOAT. They're the GOAT because they have a bigger wallet than you. That's it. So because someone spends more money, that makes them the GOAT? How does that even make sense? It doesn't make any damn sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are so like impressed by these high level guys that sit there and spend so much money. They go to every event, for Go Fest. They go to every event. They have their own global one. Then they go to all the other ones. They go all over the world and play, and yet they're better than everybody else because they have money. Like, do you notice that a lot of these YouTubers that play Pogo don't even have kids? Like, I'm not even going to name who it is, but do you know how many of them have, serious money in their family? They come from generational wealth. Yet you are sitting there working your 9 to 5 and spending all your money and can't pay your bills. Or you're having a hard time paying your bills. Like, we have people that play that don't even live nowhere. That, can't even afford food. And yet, y'all spend your money on this game? Like, dude, let's be real here, bro. Like, it's wild. Like, I don't understand. Like, I still can't comprehend the whole thing. Like, it's just wild to me. You know what I'm saying? You look at the ambassador. Do you think she cares if you join or not? She has no information about the game. If you ask her anything, she has no clue. She doesn't know anything about the game, and y'all gave her that. Y'all jumped on her so quick because she was a little short girl, and she was so nice. She's such a sweet person, but yet she don't. And now she gives you free stuff. It's not like the free stuff's coming out of her pocket. This is stuff that Niantic is giving her to give away. So she's supposed to give it to you, but don't praise her for free stuff. It's not like she just gave it to you here. You still have to get a shiny. If you didn't get a shiny, did you get anything? No. Like, and then even with that, my daughter got a shiny, and she couldn't go talk to the ambassador because she's not part of the group. So there you go. My daughter couldn't, and even though her mother kept telling her, yo, go do it. Just go show her the shiny. She's like, no, I'm not part of the group. And she felt weird because, this is not even how it's supposed to go. She didn't want to because she was scared to talk to this girl. So tell me that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me that part. Like, kids can't even run up to her without being scared because they don't know if they're going to get in trouble and stuff. Like the whole thing with the people that have multiple phones and have to hide the phones. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's a, I don't even know what to call it anymore. Anyways, that was the whole thing. So this is what I'm saying now. I'm hardly going to host these events anymore because as I've seen, no matter what I do, I'm not going to have the support, which is why my behind is leaving the city for like a week. I'm not coming back for a while. I need to be out here for a couple of days. I need to decompress. I need to fix myself up because, man, my brain is just done and I'm like on thin ice to snap on people. And I do not want beef with people. I do not want to be fighting. I do not want to be arguing with people because I don't see the point. It's a stupid mobile game. Like, literally, let's be real. I enjoy Pokemon. I've enjoyed Pokemon for years, but it's a mobile game. And there should not be this type of beef for a goddamn mobile game. Like, if you're one of those people, you need to grow up. If you're one of those people that likes problems and likes beef and, you don't like it when someone gets that hundo because you've spent so much money, you need to sit down, think about it because, bro, grow up, man, because that's some childish behavior. You could only act like that in Pogo. In the real world, someone will rectify that situation with you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to chill. It's a Pokemon game. If you're threatening violence and stuff over a Pokemon game, you need to seek help, seek therapy. Seriously. That's terrible, man. You, as a grown person, should know better. So, yeah. Anyways, that's my situation. If you stayed this far, I thank you. Like and subscribe. Give me your comments down below. Tell me what you think of this whole thing and tell me what's going on in your community because I'd love to know. because like I'm gonna read it eventually. But I like seeing that we're not the only sick ones, but I think we might be the worst. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video.